You're watching My CDL Buddy. I'm here to show you the modernized version of the backing exercises on the CDL exam. Let's get started. Before you start your backing exercises, your examiner will read you a set of general instructions which you will have to follow during the backing tests. Are you ready for instructions?
I am.
Okay, you must demonstrate your ability to maneuver a commercial vehicle through these exercises. During the exercise, you must follow all instructions. You'll be permitted to exit the vehicle when I tell you you can. Also, you'll have a certain amount of free pull-ups on some exercises that you could use. During the test, when you have completed the exercise, put your vehicle in neutral, pull your parking brake, sound your horn to let me know you have completed the exercise. If you're backing and you're doing an encroachment or over some lines or cones, I might throw up my hand and whistle for you to stop. If that happens, pull your vehicle up within boundary lines. Do you have any questions?
I don't.
Okay, you could hop in the truck and let's get started. The first exercise that the applicant will do is called the forward stop. The applicant will drive the vehicle straight through the alley till the end of the alley until his front bumper finishes in the box at the end of the alley. The applicant cannot go beyond the alley and only has one chance to stop. Now the applicant will attempt and perform the exercise. Please start. Now the applicant is driving straight through the alley in a straight line, as straight as possible without hitting any cones. The applicant will go as far down as possible without passing the front of the alley. The applicant's front bumper must stop in the front box. Once the applicant has completed, they will honk the horn. The applicant has now completed the exercise. We will move on to the next exercise. Now that the applicant has completed exercise number 1, we're going to move on to exercise number 2, the straight line backing. The applicant will drive forward till I signal him to stop by raising my hand like this. Then the applicant will back straight through 100 feet of cones till the front bumper of his vehicle has cleared the last set of cones. During this exercise, the applicant gets 1 free pull-up and 1 get out and look. When the applicant has completed the exercise, he must set his parking brake, place the vehicle neutral, and honk his city horn to let me know he has finished. You can start. Now the applicant will back straight through the alley of cones in a straight line. He will try not to hit any cones or go over any lines. If the applicant does hit any cones or goes over lines, I will have to stop him, and he will have to pull forward to fix his position. As the applicant backs, he will be watching his mirrors and as read in the instructions, once the applicant finishes, he will put his vehicle in neutral, set his parking brakes, and honk his horn. The applicant has now completed his second exercise. We will move on to exercise number 3. Now we're going to move on to exercise number 3, forward offset tracking. The driver will go forward to the left. The driver will try to keep the rightmost rear tire between that cone and the marking on the ground. There are no free backups during this exercise and no get out and looks. When the driver has completed the exercise, he must set his parking brake, place his vehicle in neutral, and sound his horn. The driver can now start the exercise. The driver will move towards the left to the opposite lane, keeping the rearmost rear tire, the right side of it, in between the cone and the marking on the ground. The driver will keep going straight till he has completed the exercise. The driver has completed the exercise. We will move on to exercise number 4. Now we have come to the final exercise, exercise number 4, the reverse offset backing. The applicant, from his finishing position on exercise number 3, will attempt to do a blindside offset into the alley, bringing the most rear part of his trailer, or the back of the vehicle if you're in the Class B, into the 3-foot box on the rear of the alley. The applicant cannot go beyond the back side of the alley. The applicant is allowed to do 2 free pull-ups and also can do 2 get out and looks during the exercise. When the applicant has completed the exercise, he must place the vehicle in neutral, pull the parking brake, and sound the horn. Now the applicant can start the exercise. As the applicant attempts to do the backing, he'll do his best to do the offset in a blindside manner. If the applicant needs to go back to the left and pull up, he can, as long as he's in the boundary lines. Also, during the exercise, the applicant can get out and look only 2 times. There is no points deducted for getting out to look. Once the applicant is in the box, they could pull forward, but they cannot pull beyond this stack of cones in front of this side of the alley. But if they'd like, they could go back to the left and back forward where they started. For getting out to look, the best advice is to do it once you're in the box to ensure the back of your trailer is in the 3-foot boxed area. The applicant is getting out to look. They have only 1 more look they could use, and they do not get any points deducted if they get out and look. But they cannot do more than 2 get out and looks during this exercise. When you have completed this exercise, we would like your vehicle to be straight as possible, but even if it's slanted, as long as it's not over a line or hitting a cone, and the back bumper, the back of the truck is in that 3-foot box on both sides, the applicant will be successful in this exercise. Now the applicant has finished the 4th and final exercise. Thank you for watching.